Hello and welcome back to my garden. Today we're going to be talking about gift ideas for your favorite gardener for the holidays. There's lots of holidays coming up here at the end of the season. I don't know when this video is going out, if it's going to go out Thanksgiving Day or Friday or maybe even as late as Saturday, but nonetheless, 'tis the season to be shopping and getting gifts for all your, like I said, loved gardeners. Sorry, there's a gnat in my face. As you can see, I have a plethora of items around me, but first I want to start off promoting some of my own items, such as my books. I have pictures from your garden, or pictures from my garden, and I have a Victory Garden Guide. I did both these books in the last couple of years, and if you'd like to support the channel, help the garden grow, you can go check those out over on Amazon. Links to most, if not some of this stuff, will be in the description below, or I'll put it here on the screen. If you're not interested in getting books for either yourself or somebody else that you know, you could go over to growinggreenfinger.com. Up top, you'll see the store page. Click on that, and I have links to all my merch. So you can get yourself a head gardener t-shirt, sweatshirt, hoodie, whatever. You can get yourself, the digging will continue until the soil improves. I think that comes in a mug. There's a couple others, just a logo, t-shirts, again, hoodies. You can pick one of those up. So there's those options. You can also go over to my Etsy store and peruse what I have up there. I have magnets, prints, note cards with pictures from the garden and some other illustrations, or you can get yourself some pot feet. There's a couple of pot feet up there now. I'm going to try to get a few more pot feet up in the next couple of weeks, but you can check those out over there. So that's the end of my self-promoting. Let's get on to a few other ideas. For those of you who watch the channel for a while, you guys know I have these wonderful raised beds. These are Birdie's beds. They're made in Australia by a gardener for gardeners. They are fantastic. If you don't believe me, you can go check out Self-Sufficient Me, or you can go check out Kevin over at Epic Gardening. Although to be fair, he's a bit biased because he sells these. But from now until I believe December 2nd, there's a sale going on, Black Friday sale, and you can get up to 40% off on various beds. And if you'd like to save even more, you could use my code GROWING to get an additional 5%. So you can pick yourself up a bunch of these beds if you'd like right now. They also have some bundle deals going on, so you can go check those out. This is the best time of year, hands down, to buy a Birdie's bed if you've ever thought about one. So, what are some other ideas that may not be as expensive as Birdie's beds? Now, all these ideas that I have today are items that I've used here in the garden myself. So I'm not just like picking random things out of the ether. This is stuff that I use. So the next item on my idea list here is a Sneeboer tool. Any Sneeboer tool, actually. These are all handmade over in the Netherlands. This just happens to be a digging fork. I also have a shovel here. This is a nice pointy shovel. All of the metal bits here are made with stainless steel, and the handles I think are made either with an oak or a cherry, one or the other. But they're very good quality tools, and they will literally last a lifetime if you take care of them. The next item, these buckets, I've heard them called a couple of different things. Tub trugs is one of them, but these things are indispensable. They're made out of a pliable, plasticky rubber. I'm not sure what that is. I think I've also seen them totally black, made out of recycled materials as well. So there's a huge plus there, but you could put anything in these buckets. Liquids, solids, mulch, compost, plants. You get, again, if you guys watch the channel for a while, you see me use these for a plethora of different applications. They're fantastic, and they come in a variety of sizes. The next item on my list, Hawes watering cans. These things are wonderful. They are the literally hands down best non-plastic watering can that you could buy. They're made in England, they're handmade over in England, and I think this year they've opened up a website here in the US, might have been last year. Either way, fantastic watering cans, and they come in a variety of sizes. This is, I think, the 1 gallon. This is a 2 gallon long neck. I use them all around the garden. I've dropped these, kicked these, they're durable and they hold up. I've had water freeze in these, they don't break. They're just good tools to have, and again, if you take care of them, they will last you a lifetime. Maybe you're just looking for some stocking stuffers, in which case I could suggest something like a scoop or a trowel. This is a Spear and Jackson, it doesn't matter. You could go on Amazon and get any kind of scoop or trowel. but I have a couple of these that I use if I'm potting up something on the potting bench. These are great for scooping up the potting soil. The next item would be twine. Can't go wrong really with twine. I happen to prefer nutscene. It's a weird name, but nutscene is made over in the UK. And it comes in a variety of colors. I just happen to have green. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I like the color green. Twine is very, very good for a huge variety of purposes all around the garden. You can't really go wrong, and you can pick yourself up some twine relatively cheap. Gloves. If you know your favorite gardener's hand size, right now, if you go on Amazon, you'll probably find a couple of Black Friday sales on gloves. Can't go wrong with gloves, especially a good pair of leather gloves. They're useful whether you're digging something up, pulling up weeds, pruning thorny roses, that kind of thing. Good pair of gloves is a huge plus. The other item is another stocking stuffer item. Could be like this Opinel saw. Now this is just a regular pruning saw, and this is made by a French company called Opinel. Actually, very inexpensive. I got this on Amazon. Do not remember how much, but again, if you go shopping, you could probably find it. Very, very, very sharp blade, excellent, and the blade replacements are very reasonable. And it's just, these blades are incredible. I've cut through all sorts of stuff with these pruning saws. And I'm not saying this is the best on the market. I just have a positive experience with this, hence the reason I'm talking about it. And it has this lovely wooden handle. Like I said, the blade is replaceable. Good tools. They also make a plethora of really cheap, inexpensive pocket knives in various sizes. They have pruning knives, they have camping knives. So again, Opinel, very good. You can find them on Amazon, very inexpensive. If you've been following the channel for a while, you guys know this year I started making edging with concrete and some pot feet, as I mentioned earlier in the video, with concrete. So if you have somebody who's a DIY type of person and they enjoy this kind of thing, I don't think, I've been glancing at some of the sites where I buy my molds, but I haven't seen any Black Friday or discount sales yet. But they're not that expensive. And this one is heart pot feet. Hopefully you guys can see that. You can get these in a bunch of different styles and shapes. And this is a good indoor project for the winter time. You can sit there and make these in your own kitchen if you want and let them dry inside the house. When you're able to get back outside and start putting pots out, you'll have a bunch of really nice feet. Or you can make yourself some concrete edging. These are, again, inexpensive molds. I don't think, again, there's any Black Friday sales on these, but these are another great DIY fun project to do. And you can make up a bunch of these for next year. Hello, Sophie, you came back. Sophie just went to go play with her friend next door, Lola. Hi. So those are just some of the ideas I have. If you guys have other ideas and you'd like to list them, put them down below in the comments. Another great idea would be a gift certificate or gift card to a local nursery, garden center, or even a big box store. Because honestly, you can't go wrong with a gift card to Lowe's or Home Depot to get yourself, whether it be plants, compost, or even pots over at the big box stores. So those are just some of the ideas that I had for today. If you guys have any suggestions, please leave them below. Be sure to check out the links. I will try to link a lot of this stuff in the description below. Yeah, none of this stuff is sponsored, by the way. You can go check those out. These are just, like I said, ideas that I've had. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click that bell icon to be notified when I do post a new video, because there's still so much going on in the garden. We have our first big freeze coming up here soon. So that means there's going to be a lot of excitement here in the next few days after Thanksgiving. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.